How do you change the world? First, let's talk about the world. Did you know? In the US, 46% of kids woke up without a dad in the home. In urban areas, it's 78%. And students that come from fatherless homes are 5 times more likely to commit suicide, 17 times more likely to have behavioral or learning disorders, 279% more likely to carry guns and deal drugs. Did you know that 85% of youths in prisons grew up in a fatherless home? And that the leading cause of death for youth ages 10 to 14 is now suicide? So if we want to really change the world, we could start with the fatherless epidemic by 1. Being fathers to the fatherless. 2. Teaching boys and girls to be good husbands, wives, fathers, and mothers. We can either build a hospital at the bottom of the cliff. To incarcerate a teen is $148,767 annually according to the Justice Policy Institute. Or build a guardrail at the top of the cliff to stop them from falling. By the way, this is much less expensive. The total average cost for our program per student is only $108 per year. Here's our simple strategy to change the world. We take 2 men and 2 women from your church. By the way, this is not the church. This is the church. We take these leaders and train them to implement the Men of Honor and Ladies of Honor curriculum after school on the public school campus. These leaders will provide weekly mentoring and instruction in principles of chivalry, honor, integrity, and Christ-like manhood and womanhood. Did you know that 95% of the youth of any community go to the public school? We then take large groups of students, most of which are fatherless and at risk, to life-changing weekend camps featuring leadership development, rites of passage, and an introduction to the gospel of Jesus Christ. After the camp, the students are plugged into a 1-hour weekly meeting taking place on the public school campus that reinforces the decisions they made at camp. We help them to become world changers for Christ. Our program is replicatable and sustainable, with a goal of reaching every public school. In 10 to 15 years, the students will then take places of leadership in their communities and in our nation. And that, in a nutshell, is how you change the world.